Burger King. I gotta be honest. I hate rebrandings. We they, we spend our lives becoming familiar with a particular restaurant and a logo. I mean, look at the backlash that Cracker Barrel just went through, right? And we've all known Burger King, and it's been around for a long time. And every single restaurant is being turned into these square boxes. I don't know why they think that this is a better design than the original hut that we used to have. And for a long time, I didn't go to Burger King. I was more of a McDonald's fan, but McDonald's is out. They're fired. We're not even talking about McDonald's. They're not even in the conversation. Taco Bell, they don't even sell food. They just like add water to things and heat it up. So when it comes to fast food, there's a lot less options for me as I've become more discerning. I don't live in Texas anymore, so we don't have Whataburger. There's one Whataburger on the strip, as I showed you in my video before. Of course, we have In-N-Out. Now, In-N-Out is fantastic, and there's an In-N-Out over there, but there's a line around the block. It is not In-N-Out. It takes an hour to go through an In-N-Out. There's an Arby's, there's a Chick-fil-A, and all of these options are quite disappointing because you get this scrawny, pathetic little version of what they used to sell for $15 or $20. Chick-fil-A is still pretty good. I go there often, but for a burger, I mean, around the corner is a Five Guys, which I love. Again, you're gonna spend $20 on a burger and fries, which I think is their food is fantastic. But I think that of all the fast food places I've been hitting up here lately, Burger King seems to give you the most food and best quality for the money. So let's go into this rebuilt Burger King and have a look. Yeah, they spent like a couple of months redoing this thing. And normally, I would have liked it, but it's a box. One of the things they did, they put in these kiosks, and I just refuse to use them. They still let you order at the counter though. But I don't like this. Now it's October, so it's Halloween themed, which I like. They have a Halloween Whopper, a Jacko Whopper. All right, I like it. I didn't get that though. I got the double Whopper. I love these drink machines, like the low calorie root beer. Look, you can get your own crown. Put your own crown on. They actually have ketchup out. That's a great thing. No packets. Got some fancy little booth here. That's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, I did not need the double Whopper, but I got it on purpose just to prove a point. Now, it was $3 more because if you look at the regular one, where is it? It's $9.69 for the regular one. Okay. So it's a little bit more money, but I want you to see this thing. So, because when I go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac, it's about $11. So for the money, the amount of food you get, I want you to see this burger. It's a big sloppy mess, which I like. I'm a little disappointed that there should be a cheese between there. I mean, that's probably not how they do it, but in my opinion, but that's how I would do it. They only give you one piece of cheese. I normally don't get lettuce, but let's eat this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Wow. You don't want to eat this and drive. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. McDonald's doesn't sell anything like this. They sell pathetic squash little burgers. Now, for years, Burger King's fries were trash. They weren't good. But they've figured it out. Now, let's be honest, they're not as good as McDonald's fries. McDonald's puts that crack in their fries that are just unbeatable. And, a lot of people have good fries. But these don't suck. They figured it out. They're nice and big. They're bigger than McDonald's fries. They're smaller than a Wendy fry. Although I haven't been to Wendy's lately. I went the other day. Wasn't blown away. Look, I've had one bite of this thing. I should have got the double. There's too much. No, this is ketchup and mayonnaise. In Texas, I'm going to Whataburger. Most burgers are made with mustard. Normally I get a Big Mac because I love that Big Mac sauce. And when you go to In-N-Out, they have the spread, which is the same thing. This is a unique flavor. You have that smokiness in the patties. But this is a big burger. What I'm trying to say is, if you're the kind of person that wants quantity and quality, it's my opinion that out of the drive-through burgers, I'd have to say In-N-Out is probably a better value. It's less money. You're getting very fresh ingredients, but ultimately, their fry game's weak. We all know this. They have good burgers. They have good quality, good service. Got nothing bad to say about In-N-Out, but their fry game, they just don't have it down. It's because most people don't want, I'm being honest here, most people don't want fresh food. They don't want a fresh sliced potato that's, I don't think they're blanching them. I don't know how they're doing it, but these processed fake fries, let's be honest. Why are Pringles so good? Why are Doritos so good? Why are potato chips so good? Because they're not actually sliced and fried potatoes. They're processed. And we've become so used to that processed taste that we prefer it. That's how it is. It was the location over by Sunset Station on Warm Springs and Henderson. I actually come here all the time. I probably come here a couple times a week. I've really started to like it, which is weird because I didn't eat Burger King for like 10 or 20 years. I remember back in the 90s, I loved it. And my favorite that I used to order was just their regular small cheeseburgers that just had ketchup on them. Because they were like, I think they were 2 for $1 or something like that. They were really cheap. Back then, you could get the regular Whopper. I wanted to say it was $1. Maybe $1.49. And that might have been where McDonald's stole me away during that time, because they had their 99-cent double cheeseburger, which became the McDouble. They called it McDouble because they got rid of a piece of cheese. Jack in the Box had the Jumbo Jack, 99 cents. If you wanted cheese, it was like 30 cents extra. Arby's wasn't, they didn't want to let you have one sandwich for a discount. They would make you buy 5. Remember 5 roast beefs for $5? So you'd end up splitting it with a friend, and there's always one sandwich left over that you got to fight over. Here I am living in Las Vegas, one of the culinary capitals of the world. And I find myself on a Saturday night at a Burger King. I'm loving it. But I'm affected by the economy just like you guys are. Trust me. I can't afford to go out and spend 50, 60 bucks to eat a meal every single time. I love going to these places, but if you sit down in any kind of restaurant, you're spending at least 40 bucks a person. Even if you get the conservative meal, you get tips and all this other. So if I can get out of lunch or dinner for $15 or less, I'm feeling the squeeze just like you are. And here, look at this gigantic sloppy ass burger. Right? $13. Now, if I had just gotten the regular one, which is what I normally get, I'm stuffing myself right now. And Burger King has a bunch of other weird stuff that they sell. They sell these weird mozzarella sticks and chicken fries, and they have a lot of desserts. And I get weirded out by things that are a little too synthetic. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's a pretty decent slab of meat. I have to tell you, in my entire life, I don't think I've ever had the chicken or the fish sandwich here. Ever. I'm like, why would you go to Burger King and get those things? But maybe they're great. I'm pretty particular with my fish. I do like the filet of fish. I gotta say, that's a good one. But it's gotten pathetically small. It's like, it's this tiny little nugget. I mean, McDonald's, I'm surprised that they're just not out of, you know. I don't know how they're in business, McDonald's. And they're just, they've been clowning us for so long, pun intended. They used to provide some kind of value. It's one thing to spend the extra money if you're getting quality. I mean, if they were giving me a Big Mac like this size, like think about the Big Mac. It's this pathetic, scrawny little 3-inch burger. It's a muffin. And it's the same price as this almost. This is a real, actual hamburger. McDonald's doesn't even make a hamburger that's even close to this. Here's a testament to burger. I'm eating the meat just by itself. Try eating a piece of McDonald's meat. You wouldn't. Without it being a burger. This is pretty good. The flavoring they add to make you think that they actually, I mean, they do flame broil it. They really do that. Might be a frozen patty when they start off with it, but at least they're cooking it in a fun way. Well, it is the home of the Whopper. And I just had one. And now I'm going to go home and shit a Whopper. Welcome to Balby's Vegas. I might be the only reviewer here in town that's not a phony, paid off, fake reviewer. I'm Video Bob.